Thought we had a great crowd. That was awesome to see that many people back in here again. And thought we played well for most of the game. So it was really good to have that crowd back here.
You ended the first half like really nicely, and second half, third quarter, started the third quarter. It took you a while to get going. Is anything you could put your finger on that maybe why that momentum didn't carry over?
Sure can. Our best player wasn't in the game, so that attributed to that. Took us a minute to get adjusted. Good news is we got other ones, and I thought Jaden was unbelievable, and Tay was really, really good. So, that was the reason.
What's his status on tour? Do you know?
Yeah, X-ray tonight or in the morning.
X-ray in the morning.
Tonight or in the morning.
Oh, okay.
They are still in that process right now.
She got to get checked for a concussion too.
No, she did not have a concussion.
No concussion.
No.
Anyone else?
Let's talk about the overall first time you and the girls get to play the Aggies in 2 years. Just the overall, how does it feel for, of course the men played the other night in Cruces with the blackout and all, but to have this here, it's just, how does that feel, Coach?
Yeah, it was good. This game's always a hard fought game both ways. They do a good job. They win a ton of games, and it doesn't take long to remember, even though we didn't play last year, of how this game's a little different than most.
Obviously, a home-and-home series back-to-back is not very common. Just talk about how difficult it is to play them. You beat them tonight. Do you change up anything when you go into Sunday?
I don't know. We'll watch it. I think the biggest thing we've got to do is just figure out who can play, and who's available for us to play, and that'll determine our plan. I thought, even if Tora can't go, I think we're good enough to be able to handle it. And now we'll have a day to kind of get adjusted, if that's the case.
Especially in the first quarter, it was getting kind of physical both ways underneath. Their post, as you said earlier, is big, and she knows she's big, and she played that way. And you folks didn't back off. How do you think they responded to that? And do you expect anything different down there?
Well, I think they're going to keep throwing it to her. I do. I mean, they do that regardless. So I don't expect that to change, for them. I mean, that's how they run offense, and that's, I'm sure, the best way for them to run offense. We'll look at it tonight and see if there's something that we can do different. But I thought our kids competed, and for the most part, I know she had 21-11, but, we did probably as good a job as we can do on that.
Just talk a little bit about the adjustments you guys made in the second half. Obviously, I had to slow it down a little bit, but what did you kind of do to keep control of the game?
Well, we made a bunch of threes. That was a big thing. Tay and Jaden hit a bunch of them, so that helped. But I mean, I thought we ran pretty good offense in the second half. Having to kind of do it on the fly.
Any questions? Okay, thank you. Thanks, Coach.
Yep. Thanks. Thanks for coming. Big crowd here. That's great.
Hi, on 3 for 8 shooting from 3, 8 for 17 shooting overall. Also had 2 assists, a block, and 6 rebounds. Any questions for Tay?
Your first taste of the rivalry, what'd you think?
They competed. I know going in Sunday, it's not going to be easy, so we got to go out and compete even harder. You said what was it like?
Yeah.
I mean, it's never good seeing your twin go down, but we still came out there and fought.
Do you think that was the reason that Coach said for that slow start, not having Tora maybe adjusting a little bit, or do you think it was something else?
Maybe Tora being out because she's the one that get us in our spots and make sure the offense is going well and pressure the ball. So her being out definitely hurt us, but we still stayed together and pulled through.
Clearly, you had a great game. You know, just coming into this one, was your mindset a little different, or maybe you clearly had a hot hand? But you know, what were you feeling when you were out there?
Every game I come out and play hard, no matter if I'm hitting, if I'm not, I'm gonna do whatever I have to do for the team. So yeah.
Any questions?
What does it change, if anything, that what you have to do if Tora's not out there? Do you have to handle the ball a little bit more or deal with that kind of thing?
Me or Jaden can handle the ball, or Naya, but I feel like I play better off the ball, but like I can handle the ball too. So.
You're undefeated at home. You know, when you hear a crowd like that out there, do you think it helps you guys, you know, stay like that throughout the season?
Yeah, of course, it fuels us to go out there and keep competing, playing hard. If we're down, we hear the fans, and it just helps us stay up. Yeah.
Playing those guys again in 2 days, is there any specific matchup that you like going in again so you can pop off again?
Just go out and play hard, have the same mindset, maybe have a better mindset and play harder. Depending on if Tora's gonna play or not, we still go out and play hard. So yeah.
What are you going to be watching for when you guys watch film, since you're going to be playing the same team again so soon?
Probably defensive end, keeping them in front, not getting beat outside, and then taking better shots. Probably, yeah.